Zara Tindall, the granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II and daughter of Princess Anne, experienced a frightening fall during the Burghley Horse Trials in Lincolnshire, a high-profile event in the equestrian world. The incident occurred during the cross-country phase of the competition, with her husband, former rugby star Mike Tindall, and their 3 children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas, watching closely. The family's presence turned what should have been a regular day into a dramatic and suspenseful scene. As Zara navigated her horse through the challenging course, onlookers held their breath. Then, in an instant, she was thrown off the horse, tumbling to the ground. For a moment, silence fell over the crowd. The anxiety was palpable. Zara, a seasoned rider and a beloved royal, had faced falls before, but in that split second, the fear in the air was unmistakable. What added to the tension was the presence of her young children, too young to fully comprehend the potential danger but visibly distressed. It wasn't just another fall. It was a public, heart-wrenching reminder of the risks she willingly faces every time she steps into the saddle. Fortunately, both Zara and her horse were unharmed, but the emotional impact on her family and spectators lingered. The fall knocked Zara out of the competition, abruptly ending her chances for a win. The disappointment was evident, but relief flooded in as she stood, brushing off the dirt. Despite the physical toll, the sight of Zara rising unharmed was a small victory in itself. For her children, it was a lesson in resilience, though seeing their mother fall like that must have stirred up confusion and fear. This was not Zara's first mishap at Burley. In 2019, she also experienced a fall during a show jumping event. These accidents serve as stark reminders of the high stakes in the sport, especially for someone like Zara, who has dedicated her life to equestrianism. With accolades including a gold medal at the 2005 European Eventing Championships and a silver at the 2006 World Equestrian Games, her competitive spirit remains undeterred, though the risks she takes seem to weigh heavier with each passing year. Adding to the unease of the moment was the fact that Zara's mother, Princess Anne, had suffered her own recent accident involving a horse. In June, Anne was kicked in the head, fortunately escaping with minor injuries. The parallel incidents cast a shadow over the event, reminding the public of the inherent danger that comes with the Tindall family's passion for horses. The proximity of these accidents, involving both mother and daughter, evokes a sense of vulnerability within a family often seen as strong and resilient. Despite the drama, the Tindall family tried to salvage the day. Mike Tindall was seen interacting with fans, trying to lighten the mood, while the children, perhaps too young to fully grasp the weight of the day, continued to play and enjoy themselves. It was an image of a family that, despite public pressures and personal hardships, still found ways to stay united and grounded. However, the fall marks another chapter in Zara's ongoing relationship with Burley. As an accomplished equestrian, she knows the demands of the sport better than most, but these recurring accidents raise uncomfortable questions about the limits of endurance. For her fans, seeing Zara so often pulled down by the very sport she excels at is bittersweet. There is admiration for her bravery and skill, but also a growing sense of worry with each passing fall. The Tindall family's presence in such moments, especially with their children in tow, brings a sense of raw humanity to the royal image. Watching a loved one fall, especially under public scrutiny, is a burden many parents carry privately. Yet, for Zara and Mike, this vulnerability plays out before the world, their children caught in the emotional crossfire. How does one reconcile the desire for personal achievement with the visible worry etched on a child's face? For now, it seems Zara remains undeterred, but it is impossible to ignore the weight of these moments on both her and her family. The parallels between Zara and her mother, Princess Anne, are stark. Both women are known for their dedication to equestrianism, and both have suffered injuries in the line of this pursuit. Princess Anne, known for her stoic demeanor, would likely brush off concerns, but for Zara, the stakes feel higher. With 3 young children watching her every move, the psychological burden of balancing motherhood and a dangerous sport must be immense. Despite the fall, the Tindall's day was not entirely consumed by the incident. Mike Tindall's easygoing charm and the children's innocence brought a lighter touch to the day. Yet, for Zara, the shadow of her fall will linger long after the event ends, another reminder of the unpredictable, sometimes cruel nature of the sport she loves. Each fall may be shrugged off physically, but emotionally, they add up, for both Zara and her family. This latest incident adds to a string of challenges for the British royals, who have seen their share of physical and emotional turmoil in recent years. With Zara's competitive future uncertain after another Burley setback, her family will undoubtedly stand by her, but the pressures of balancing personal ambition with family life are ever present. The public, who so eagerly follow Zara's every stride, can only hope that future competitions end in triumph rather than tragedy.